the world continues to rage as well, not the world. The world ain't raging. We over here raging like a little dumpster fire. Just this whole little United States of America that's not quite so united right now. We're raging, little dumpster fires.
We've got billionaires bleeding cash. We've got someone that Evel Knievel is even jealous of by his patriotism in the White House, watching executive orders be signed. Not a grown-up in the room, so, we might as well get to it.
We have left the toddlers in charge. How did we get here? How did we get here? How did we get here?
But I did see a protest sign that was really amazing that said, "I've seen smarter cabinets at IKEA." And I was like, that might be the best thing ever. And I might have to do that on Saturday.
I love it. The dumpster fire that is currently the United States. Where should we start today?
Why don't we start with the really good?
That freaking amazing Cory Booker, who I have loved. And, let's get mid go. I've had a little crush for a little while, but he's amazing. He's freaking amazing.
He is.
25 hours and 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
I don't know. Why don't we look at this quick little clip, because he says it, or at least close to it.
Clip us, please.
This is what the voices we brought into this chamber, the voices of our constituents, red states, blue states, the voices of Democrats and Republicans, Republican governors, Democratic governors. We brought all the people that are saying, no, this is a moral moment, not left or right, right or wrong. And so I've tried over the last 25 hours and 1 minute to center the conversation back on what will we do of good conscience.
Yeah, right.
So a little over 25 hours. Absolutely amazing. I heard he dehydrated himself for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, he spoke to reporters about some of the things he did to prepare. He did not divulge, though, if or how he went to the...
He had to
be wearing a diaper, right?
I was going to say, he had to diaper himself. He had to. There's no way.
Because, I danced in Penn State's dance marathon, right? And that's 48 hours. Well, it was 48 hours. It's now 46. But 48 hours of no sitting, no sleeping. But we move around. We can eat. We can use the restroom.
I think he diapered himself. But I don't care, because that was freaking amazing.
It was
incredible. It was sort of like dipping in and out. And then I would check social media, peek a little bit, and they'd be like, he's still going. He's still going.
There were, on average, like 100,000 people watching at any point in time.
I love it. It made my heart smile. A lot of people said, okay, what is this going to do?
Yeah, he even said he doesn't know.
But I believe if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. So he stood for something. And at least he shared voices of concern of people all across America. And it got entered into the congressional record. Now I need us to take this momentum, this high, this euphoria. And I do need us to go and make some positive change and push the ball forward against all this foolishness.
Well, let's hear another quick little.
Where I started was John Lewis. I don't know how to solve this. I don't know how to stop us from going down this road. It is time to heed the words of the man I began this whole thing with, John Lewis. I beg folks to take his example of his early days, where he made himself determined to show his love for his country at a time the country didn't love him, to love this country so much, to be such a patriot that he endured beatings savagely on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, at lunch counters, on freedom rides. He said he had to do something. He would not normalize a moment like this.
Good trouble, baby. John Lewis's congressional district is the one right next to mine. I was I'm not in his congressional district, but it is literally the one directly next to mine.
I loved that he started it with John Lewis. He ended it with John Lewis. The hero bell of the day, probably the year, is going to go to Senator Booker, because
absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And now we just hope it lights a fire.
It needs to.
Does something, because that poor man.
It needs to.
Also, sir, I hope you had a good nap and
all the things, a good meal,
dehydrated anymore.
All the things. But, he still gave interviews, right? After that.
I'm just so incredibly proud of him.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Poor Elon. I feel really sorry.
I do not. I do not. He got everything that was coming to him in Wisconsin. I do not feel sorry for him at all. Listen,
I don't either.
he was on the wrong side of history. I'm super, super happy that that Supreme Court election ended the way it did.
The people from the great state of Wisconsin gave Elon 20 million reasons to sit down.
Go to the corners. The timeout. Get your tail in the corner now. Now.
Right.
Go. Go. I love that for them. I love that they proved that they could not be purchased. It did not matter. And that when the people rise up, even against lots of money, the people win. The people win. And, you know, even though Democrats took some L's in Florida, hey,
Right.
that margin is a little smaller. It's a little smaller. We're making inroads.
It's not like they flipped seats, and it's fucking Florida. Florida, you don't have your shit together. I had no faith in you. Little to no faith. I mean, Wisconsin, thank you. Because I don't even, the billionaire baby, you just sent him right home.
Get along.
I know.
With it right on along, good people.
And meanwhile, the chief meme officer is already back to just posting ridiculous crap on his ex that he's tanking into the, ground as well.
Yeah, I wonder when that's going to go away. Tesla shares have just tanked. I'm so glad I sold mine. I sold mine back in early January.
Okay.
Yes, made me happy.
No Tesla tears for you. Just for
Honey,
Elon.
not a one. Not a one. Nope, no tears for him.
No tears for him. That Elon has Tesla tears.
I did want a Tesla at one point, though. I did.
Well, remember we talked about this. We both did. Now I see them and I'm just like, ew.
I see them and I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't get one of you.
Well, Wisconsin gave Elon a very expensive participation trophy and just threw him into sad bubbles. Like that man, you could tell he had the sads. He had a case of the sads, and
good for him. It was well earned.
It still is making me just unbelievably happy.
Well earned. Good on him.
Yeah. Smiling ear to ear. Just thinking about him.
Yep.
Sorry, Elon, not sorry.
At all, in the least. You saw? He's getting everything that he earned. He's having the day he deserves.
He's getting all kinds of heart ouchies in that black heart of his. Speaking of things that don't exist, a good stock market.
Man, listen, that right there, gird your loins, gird your 401ks, your Roth IRAs, whatever you have invested into, and use this emoji, peak lightly, because I don't even want to know, because I was doing really well. I think I had even like a Roth IRA that doubled my money.
Yeah. I'm not looking. I refuse to reach out to my guy.
I'm definitely not looking. There's no point. There's no point because in the rate we're going, it is going to take the market years to recover from this. I don't think it'll be like a quick, we're swinging down and we're going to kick it back up. No, this is going to take a while. This is a steep correction.
There are very smart people. This is not a conspiracy theory any longer. Think that he's truly doing this on purpose. Like, I know that we've been saying he's not smart enough, but it's getting to the point where it's looking like he is throwing us into economic turmoil on purpose to make money for himself and, space daddy.
I mean, I don't know. I believe economists and others are warning him about the damage he's doing, and he does not care. I would hope he's not trying to do this to make money, but you never know. He launched a meme coin. He's a very opportunistic man, even though the presidency is supposed to put up a bunch of anti-opportunistic guardrails. But people still don't get it. I saw someone that I'm a mutual with on a couple of platforms. She's still 10 toes down for him. Still 10.
Yeah. There are plenty of people.
Proudly yes, I voted for him. I'm proud I voted for him. And, and they're buying into it's going to hurt a little bit. They said it's going to hurt for a little while.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's long term.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
The Dow literally plummeted more than 1,600 points.
Yeah, they said we lost over $2 trillion in value today.
I mean, he's tanking.
I mean, he tanked the market. And then now we should call it tariff math.
I think so.
Because that right there, I was listening to somebody try to explain how he came up with some of these tariff figures and what he felt like we were owed in tariffs, like our deficit. And like a lot of it wasn't even based on tariffs that other companies had. It was just that while we have, I think, the fourth strongest economy in the world, we consume the most stuff. Americans are the number one consumers in the world. So that means we naturally buy more things from other countries because we consume more things than the rest of the world.
Yeah. And we can't produce it all.
And they're saying even if he wants factories, it will be years before.
This is not an overnight thing. Also, when you are closing the board, who is going to build these factories, run them?
We are, but it's going to be expensive labor. We ain't cheap.
No.
We're not going to get out here and work for $10 an hour.
I sure as hell ain't.
So that means that the goods are going to be far more expensive.
Yeah.
Even more expensive.
I mean, we're talking about vehicles going up tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And gas is, I mean, I'm screwed. I'm never going to be able to drive anywhere.
I feel that way about me. And that's because I don't like my car. I've been very vocal about how I don't like my car. And I planned in the near future to get a new one. Probably not going to be able to afford a new one.
The tariffs are taking effect on Saturday.
Jesus be all the fences. You hear me? All of them.
Yeah. And you know what's really fun is the countries that aren't having the extended tariffs are, places like Russia, Belarus, China. Or not China.
Crazy.
Yeah. Korea.
Crazy.
All the
Absolutely
guys
crazy.
that he wants to be. Oh, fuck Hitler 2.0. Here we come. But yeah, I mean, he's claiming that the countries that are getting the extended ones are the ones that we have the largest trade deficits with. But
yeah, I think they said Vietnam. We have a trade deficit, but because we consume all the consumables from Vietnam, but we don't.
Yeah.
But we don't.
They don't want to.
Yeah, basically we don't. I don't think we send anything to Vietnam, but we consume all the things from Vietnam. So then they use the math to say, oh, we've got this tariff deficit. Yeah. No, we don't. We just like to buy stuff in this country. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, my
tariff
brain,
math.
Tariff math is tariff math. So
tariff math is a lie, a sham. It's all the things, all of it.
I hate it.
It's a mess.
I hate it. You know who else is a mess?
Who?
Do you know who Bob is?
No, who's Bob?
Oh, you're gonna love Bob. Let's meet Bob.
Kid Rock, sometimes referred to as Bob. I know him as Bob, but he's been a good friend for a long time, many years, and he's been after something that is for the good of a lot of people, including, in particular, the public, and having to do with ticket sales and scalping and all of the gouging that you have been reading about. It's gotten worse and worse with time. And I didn't know too much about it, but I checked it out, and it is a big problem.
First of all, thank you, Mr. President, because this is happening at lightning speed. I know I want to make sure Alina Habba gets her credit, too, because I know she worked very hard on this, but thank you for making this happen. So,
that jackleg. I ain't had no love for him in years. He's a jackleg.
Either. But
he's a jackleg.
All I could think when I first saw him was, God, he makes Evel Knievel look unpatriotic. What was that outfit?
I don't know, because that ain't even his normal vibe. He's normally like black jeans, white t-shirt, black hat. That ain't even his vibe. But now he out here looking like a circus fool.
Yeah.
A circus fool.
Well, and I just thought it was so funny because he has to have his guy, I forget what his name is, read off what he's signing because he doesn't know because the man can't read, but he doesn't understand anything. It was honestly almost a little ingest bleach confusion.
Don't forget, he's the type of person who has to be kind of led around and fed the things. He doesn't think up or work the things. People hand him the things and say, here, this is to make this better. And then he goes, and this is going to make this better. So he's repeating whatever he's been fed. Yeah. He's just, that's all he's doing. He's just out here doing that.
Yeah. I mean, the main reason why I wanted us to talk about this and show the clip is purely because he looked like a fool, and I really like making the Cheeto in charge sound like a chipmunk.
Yeah, that was a mess. I mean, and let's be clear, they're not doing anything new.
No.
Obama, Biden, all were doing the whole Ticketmaster thing. I think Biden spoke about it during the 2023 State of the Union. Junk fees.
It's just basically Melania's speech 2.0. But when you get rid of the Department of Consumer Protection, those two things don't seem to.
And then you try to pretend like you're trying to help the people. Okay. Well, okay. That's what we do.
No. Yeah. Not helping anyone except for them. So I also have a little surprise for you. We're gonna end on something really good, and it's something or someone from Georgia that I also, not standing in one place filibustering for a record-breaking 25 plus hours. However, I did think this was kind of goat worthy.
Was made privy
the White
to
House
sensitive information about imminent military operations against a foreign terrorist organization.
Mistake of adding a reporter,
and that wasn't a huge mistake. That wasn't a huge mistake.
Well, I think they characterize
this is
it as
an embarrassment. This is utterly unprofessional.
He drug him for
filth, baby. Listen, when I tell you I love me some John Ossoff, and the fact that he's so young.
He is. He's so young. He's so smart. He did not let up. If this was not a bite size, I would have played the whole damn thing because, oh my God. So friends, if you want to watch the whole thing, you can find it on C-SPAN's YouTube. It is so good.
The junior senator from the great state of Georgia.
Love it. And I figured my favorite New York, Georgia peach needed a little Ossoff to end this lovely hair pulling episode of At Me Later.
Little dumpster fire. Little America dumpster fires.
Yay, little American dumpster fires everywhere.
Yeah, all over, everywhere. Little fires everywhere. Little American dumpster fires everywhere, literally. And we've decided we're just expanding our borders and we're setting them in other places. We've decided to go outside of the great United States and set little dumpster fires everywhere else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess they like rewriting borders.
I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. They get on my nerves. Look, they make me sick. Just say as a child. Peace.
God. Well, on that note, friends, we'll see you next week. We probably will be back early because Lord knows there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. And
we may have to talk about it. Well, I know, May. We're going to have to talk about it.
We're going to have to talk about it, but we may be talking about it sooner rather than later. So we hope you all have a great weekend. Don't forget, if you are watching this right away, we are going live with Stacy, the last third of the A Collective. We are going live tonight on YouTube, on our channel. Make sure you check it out. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Join us. It's going to be a good time, y'all, because guess what? We're a good time.
All right. Bye, guys. That's a wrap on this episode of At Me Later. We drop new bite-sized episodes packed with news and sass every Tuesday and Friday. So make sure you're following us wherever you get your podcasts. And because we love validation, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a review, and drop a comment to let us know what you think. It helps us more than you know. At Me Later is an A Collective production, and we'll be back in your ears soon. But until then, stay loud, stay opinionated, and as always, at us later. Sorry, my inheritance is flashing before my eyes right now.
And that Wisconsiners, I'm assuming that's who they are.
Sure.
Wisconsinites? I don't know. Is it Knights or Ners? I don't know.
Where's Bob? There's Bob. Isn't it showing it? Maybe because it's not playing yet. Okay, let's see. I don't even remember the tagline. I created it, but I don't remember it. The recording will say it. It's fine. The A Collective podcast is going live tonight on YouTube. Why? Because we survived an entire season without unaliving each other, and frankly, that deserves a celebration. We'll be reminiscing, answering your questions, and maybe, just maybe, causing a little chaos.